Roy, what is China's military role right now in the Israeli conflict?
Well, John, like a couple days ago or a week ago, we exposed this exclusive intelligence from new federal state of China, the members and whistleblowers, CCP whistleblowers, that Hamas has a large amount of bombs underground and buried underground. They call it super bombs via remote control, and to try to lure Israeli and IDFs coming in. And just yesterday, we got another piece of exclusive information from the CCP whistleblowers, the members from New Federal State of China, risking their lives to bring this to us, that recently we saw this Gaza hospital thing, but now we know 100% this bomb is buried before the blast under the ground, under the hospital, and it's deliberately designated by Hamas. Right, and then it killed hundreds of people. And now, like, if you see this atrocious act, and the most heinous part is not just, you look at those innocent people and women, children, and doctors, like they're already injured in the hospital and then blown up into pieces by Hamas. And then Hamas just used this as a weapon. They weaponized this and create fake news and use propaganda to frame this incident, to frame Israel for this incident. Right, to confuse people, to instigate, hatred against Israel, and this is the same thing. And the result is it tried to, and also it ended Biden's talk with all the Arab countries, and also like Jordan canceled the talk with Biden. And this is the same thing. This is just like CCP. CCP has this military-civil fusion projects, where I talked about this before, like the CCP just bury those bombs in command centers, and arsenals just right under civilian facilities like hospitals, like transportation, centers, and in a gas station, something like that. And when the war comes, they can use this, they can hold all these civilians as hostages and then to take advantage. So this is the most heinous part of, I think, the whole thing. And now we see CCP is behind this. We have more information. The CCP is trying to drag all these countries in Middle East into this war. And also CCP is working on a plan to actually go into Gaza as a first group, go into Gaza, but as they call it, humanitarian aid. But actually, they're going to send PLA in there to destroy evidence before the Israel and American goes in.
Let me ask you something, Roy. What is their objective here? If the war escalates, if there's more people dead, I mean, are they in favor of a two-state solution? What's the CCP's objective in getting involved here under the table, behind the scenes, supplying Hamas? What is their objective? What do they want to see happen in your judgment, Roy?
Well, first of all, if you see us from a broader perspective, this is the long-term planning, right? This is not just happen overnight. CCP wants to escalate the conflicts. CCP wants to get as many countries as possible involved in this, and also eventually they want to get UK and US involved in this conflict, so that they can divert the attention to focus on the Middle East and deplete US resources, and also to alleviate pressure for Russia in Ukraine, and then they will ultimately make opportunity for themselves to attack Taiwan. And also, remember, we talk about this intelligence, and also we have sources, we have other intelligence on how CCP prepared for this for Hamas attack. For example, CCP replaced Hamas, all the communication devices into Huawei or Xiaomi devices, which is a CCP, a PLA assets, the intelligence platform, so that they can avoid, monitoring or surveillance from Israeli and U.S. intelligence, agencies. And also, if you look at the Hamas unlimited supply. The military supply it has. CCP has been sending large volume of military supplies through Egypt to Egyptian seaports and airports, and then got distributed all of these supplies to Syria, Lebanon, and Yemen and other countries. So this is a long-term preparation from the Chinese Communist Party, and the goal here is to ultimately change the world order and replace U.S. and its allies as a world leader.